Lately I've been on my toes. Enemies been on a mission.
What's up, guys? It's the boy here, Joshua Sargent. First ever vlog. This is gonna be an introduction about myself and what this content's gonna be about. More of a multi-sportsman page, which is where I'm gonna be doing like participating in every single different types of sport. These videos are gonna be like taking you along the journey with me. Let's say to the success of me as you get into a professional level of sports. Definitely. So basically, there's gonna be some sports where I am completely shit at, and it's gonna be like skateboarding, for instance. That is like where I'm completely bad at skateboarding, and definitely you're gonna be seeing me from beginning to reaching a stage where I'm gonna be good at that sport, and hopefully moving forward. So let's say MMA, you're gonna be seeing me doing beginning to, try to push myself to a better stage, to a more competitive stage where, you could be, making a job out of that sport. And that's gonna be for every single sport. That's gonna be from motorsports, MMA, like, well, I'm not saying football, but that can still get into semi-professional. Basically, it's a yeah, if you get the drift.
Another one.
Joshua Sargent to the lead.
Another one.
Participating in motorsports, and I've been participating in motorsports since I was 13 years old. That's been an on and off situation because of money situation, money problems, lack of support, and obviously at 13 years old, it's kind of difficult to find sponsorship and stuff like that. Doing all of that stuff by yourself. And nowadays, I found a level where it's professional, but it's not so much professional. It's like, it's between, I don't know. Let's just say it's a vote. If you know about go-karts a lot, it's like a road tax level. It goes to about, maybe I'd say on a straight, it'll be going to like 50 maybe miles per hour. What I'm trying to say is the go-karts basically doesn't go slow. Okay, so it's quite a decent level of go-karting, and sometimes some of the events or the track days that I participate in is live, meaning like it's seen by like 2,000, 3,000 people. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. The sports that I'm not actually currently good at or I haven't participated in at the moment is I would say mixed martial arts. I only participated that in once. Sports out of that genre would be more like skateboarding, like all those types, like surfing. I still don't know how to swim. The fact that I can't swim at the moment, and obviously the fact that I want to participate in, let's say, kite surfing, canoeing and stuff like that, get into a decent decent level, where you can make a job out of that. So you're gonna be seeing me doing from the beginning. You're gonna be seeing me from the beginning of doing that sport, or doing that sport or doing that activity, from being at that stage to being a person that is, oh my gosh, he looks like he's been doing that for years, or he's really good at that sport or something like that. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what the meaning of true athlete means. I mean, it's not even just about that. True athlete means that you're the best in yourself in every single sport, and not just the best in yourself. You want to push yourself even further, where you can be at a standard where you can be like, okay, I'm good at that sport, or you know, I'm well, you know, it looks like I've been doing that sport for time. You know what I mean? So that's that's exactly the type of content that you'll be seeing in the next upcoming videos. This right now is just gonna be it's just an introduction. Just might be in this, and the same will be for next video as well. Next video mostly like, like bring out the more like explaining more into depth of what true athlete means and what this content is gonna be about. Um, as I said, this is my first vlog ever. I've never done a vlog at all. Uh, so in kind of ways, this is kind of a little bit awkward to me, standing in front of a camera. But obviously, I'm gonna wanna, like, in the future, I wanna have more of a connection with you. So like, obviously, where I go, let's say if I do MMA or do swimming or something like that, I'm gonna tell you what leisure center or what like place I do MMA in, you know, just to give more of a connection between me and you, because this is not just gonna be about me vlogging or something like that. I'm not a vlogger, I can say that now. I'm not a vlogger. It's gonna be more of a content where I'm connecting with my heart, connecting with your heart, where we can be like bros, or we can be bros and sis, or whatever, whoever's watching. So it's gonna be more like, I'm gonna be doing it, risking whatever I can to risk, or whatever I want to risk. Like, so I have a job now, and it's gonna be next year. I'm obviously gonna stop working, so because obviously you're gonna have to stop. You have to stop doing something, because sport isn't 24-hour things like being a full-time mother or a full-time dad or something like that. You have to stop. No, you don't have to, but putting your time in something, it's that time going into something. Every time matters. So basically, you put your time into that job or into that activity. That's the only way, or for you to actually progress into doing it. So the fact that true athlete is or not just true athlete, but the fact that my content is multi-sportsman, and that meaning that I'm going to be participating in a lot of different sports, and that's going to be a lot of time consuming. So I'm going to have to make so much space for that sport, or those sports in general. And that's what I'm planning to do next year. So I'm going to be sacrificing a lot of things just to participate in that sport, in those sports. And yeah, so it's going to be more, I wouldn't say I'm not good at those sports. Obviously, like, there's common sense, or there's like physical activity, meaning like going to the gym, obviously helps in you being better, or you being a much better version of yourself in that sport, in that industry. So obviously, if you're ever going to be if you're going to be doing this as well, physical activity is a good way to actually start what you're doing. Because I have been doing physical activity from just like when I was 16. I started 16, and I caught the bug actually. I caught the bug for activity, for physical activity, in that age. And I remember my first gym session, and it was blissful. And obviously since then I have been going like quite frequently, but obviously it has been on and off and stuff like that, because of money and stuff like that. But obviously, for the case now, me me like, I've been working. I started work from this year, September, but obviously I'm looking to stop working in January, and like I said, to participate in as many sports as I can, starting from a rookie level, and working your way up to a professional level. And it's not just going to be about me doing this, or look what I can do, look what he can do and stuff like that. It's going to be more of a thing where I'm going to be doing it, but at the same time I would like you, and if you're a sports person yourself and you want to get into sports yourself, it's going to be more of you. Oh yeah, you can do it as well, you know what I mean? Like, you can not follow, but you can get ideas and advice from, from the mistakes I do, or from the things that I do. Because obviously I'm going to be showing you the mistakes, and I'm going to be showing you the right way. I'm not just going to be editing all the right ways and stuff like that. I'm going to be showing you the true stories of what's going to be happening in the future. That's why it's going to be called True Athlete as well. It's not just like, oh yeah, fake editing, oh, I've done a mistake. I'm not going to show that. I'm just going to edit that out. It's going to be a true story, and it's going to be showing you what you should have done, and what I'm going to, it's going to be teaching you the ways, or hopefully, if you know already, then that's great, but more so it's just going to be getting to that position, like where I'm at right now, and how we are going to basically get to the position where we're going to be trying to get to, and at the same time it's something for you to be following alongside that as well. But this channel, as you can see by the title or the name, is called True Athlete, and what that means is, like, I want to dedicate myself into every single sport. So I want to dedicate myself into doing every single sport. So me getting more involved in a physical activity where I can be the best in every single sport. So I could be the best in myself, because that's where I see myself. I have this shirt on right now, which I'm actually going to work in like a couple of minutes time. But this is all obviously going to be happening around the next year. So like the start of January, So like basically I'm going to like drop myself out of work just to save up enough money just to participate in every single sport. And at the same time, I'm telling you this, but this is something that you could be doing alongside, the journey that I'm going to take. So it's more of a thing where, I'm not just going to show you, and this is what I do, this is how, this is how I'm doing it. It's more of a thing like, I'm going to do it. You can do the same thing whatever country you're in as well. So like making the impossible become possible, making like you doing your best, like someone there that's going to be sacrificing a lot of things, like job wise. He's got a house, yes, he's got a house that he has to pay his rent, his bills and everything like that. I know that's a risky thing to do, but it's something to because there's a lot of young kids out there. I remember when I was young, I've always wanted to do sports. I've always wanted to do fitness. I've always wanted to do fitness when I was like 13 years old. But it's just that for me, like, I don't know. It's that for me, it's been like, I just didn't have that support, that motivation from other family members to push myself and to help me get to that level. Obviously everything's been like yourself, like a self-made person. So now me being me at this age, obviously me being going to work for a couple of times, I just want to get to myself and be in that position. So now that's aside. Just to say more about myself. I'm 21 years old. I live in the UK. Lived in the UK all my life. Definitely got some exciting stuff going. I just recently bought a house. This house here. Yeah, definitely something I can show you around in the upcoming videos. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and hopefully I'm gonna see you again. Peace out.